Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and we're here with a subscriber request drift build with this, the BMW 2002 Turbo. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, a little heads up, I went through and built this already to see if the tune works, but I'm going to jump in and I'm going to leave the stock engine in it. I'm pretty sure it's the M31, and I'm going to leave it rear-wheel drive. A pretty cool thing about this car that I found out, they only made 1,672 of them, which is pretty cool. And this is one of BMW's first ever turbo cars. So I'm going to leave the body stock exactly how it is. Usually I'd go through and dechrome it, but I actually kind of like that. Alright, jumping into here, I'm going to take the vintage tyres off it and put it onto street tyres. I'm going to leave the widths alone in the front and in the rear. For the sizes, I'm going to go up to a 15 all round. Yep. For the rims, I wasn't actually sure here, so I'm just going to chuck it on these, the Working Motion M8Rs. And we'll bring the track width all the way out in the front and in the rear. Yep, cool. Now jumping into here, I'm going to upgrade the clutch. I'm going to leave the stock 5-speed in it. I'm also going to leave the stock drive shaft, but I will chuck in a drift diff. Nice. Now jumping into here, I'm going to max out the brakes. I'm going to chuck it on drift suspension. Yep, look at the fitment in the rear, that's just spot on. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and in the rear. Yep, definitely no cage. And we'll chuck the weight reduction on now. So 1,969 pounds. That's actually not bad. Alright, now I'm just going to go through and max all this out. Seeing as I've already built this before, this is going to come out at 433 horsepower and 381 foot-pounds. So I want to try and get as close to a mil, or if not just above a mil, going down the mountain drift zone or volcano drift zone, whichever one it is. Alright, we'll chuck on the cooling. Yep, there we go. Once we chuck the flywheel on, 433, 381 at 1,972 pounds. Cool, I can make that work, hopefully. So there is the build done, the paint's done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. And yeah, now let's jump into the tune. Okay, so I'm going to put a super simple setup on it. I'm going to bring the rear tire pressure up to the same as the front. For the gearing, I'm not going to touch it. For the alignment, I'm going to go 3.5 negative in the front and 2.5 negative in the rear. I'm going to go 0.2 toe out in the rear. I'm not going to touch any of the rest of the suspension. So if you want to download the tune, the share code is at the bottom of the screen. Alright, so for the braking, I'm going to go 30-140. I always do that. So there we go, right there. And we will lock the diff. Awesome, so there is the tune done. Now let's go give this thing a rip. Alright, so there we go. 1,080,000 points. I'm actually really happy with that, especially with the power that we're running. And this is a raspy little fucker too. So that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.